Good morning on this Samhain, Halloween Eve. I'm out in the forest with Kitty. He's very chatty, being a witch's cat. He's very talkative. I wanted to just say a little something about the ancestors and working with ancestors. I can say most of my life I am uncomfortable. I have been uncomfortable during these times because it represents a lot of the unseen energies that I was always feeling but didn't know how to navigate that world. And through years of intentional work, probably 9 years of intentional work to transform my energy field and also tune into those who are here to guide me, who are of my greatest destiny and purpose. And I really feel like often we don't know, we're not given the tools to navigate the unseen. So we're kind of left to figure it out. And if you intend to figure it out, you can figure it out. And what I see through my experience, what I have experienced, is the more you work with these elevated ancestors, those who are of your greatest destiny and purpose, the wounded ones who have kind of come in as a natural way of wanting to help you. Some are benevolent, some are malevolent, and we just agree. We give consent, usually in childhood, because they want to help us too, but they may not have the best methods because they haven't elevated or evolved. So it becomes about boundaries with the wounded. Kitty agrees. And the elevated are kind of sitting back and waiting for you to call on them. But you have to be really specific with your words. And you have to say things out loud, according to my understanding and experience. And you can work with these beings that are here. There's also ancestors of the land you could work with. And just it takes intention and reciprocity, because they love to experience the things of this reality. And when we can direct things towards them, such as smoke of resins or tobaccos, plants, other herbs, offerings of coffee. They love coffee, which is just so interesting. And spirits, gin, vodkas, and wines. They love the offering. So I share and create offerings for these ancestors. And there is a giving and receiving that happens. And I get a lot of information now. And it's been a cultivation, like I said, at the same time, setting boundaries with those who are wounded in my ancestral line that want to help me, but it's just like send lots of love to them. But at the same time, I'm not going to give them a lot of attention, as I really want the best guidance. So I think we're living in a really interesting reality. There's a lot of layers of I call them overlays. So we have like kind of this energetic field around us, and everything has an energetic field. The toroidal field is kind of the central purpose, and I actually brought an apple for the ancestors of the land. The apple represents the toroidal field, the central core, how it comes out and goes back in, and a lot of fruits and plants grow in this shape, and because they're representing this energetic field, and you can actually see this field. There's a guy who's done, his name's Ken Wheeler, and he's done a lot with magnets and ferrofluid and showing the energy vortex around a magnet using a magnetic liquid. So the apple represents this in a great way. The sun, I like to think, is like this, like we're looking into the sun. It actually has a core and is like a toroidal field turned on its side. And it kind of represents the eye, the iris, too. So there's a lot of symbolic, synchronistic things in this reality. And one of the principles is past, present, future is all one. So it's all held in these energetic fields. So why we work with ancestors is because they're all here anyway. So, and during this time of year, and there's less light in the northern hemisphere, there's an opportunity to connect with the dark and to really tune into the dark, to find the light, because through darkness we get the light. So it's a balance, and we have to embrace both, because we are living in a dark light dualistic reality with electricity and magnetism. So there's this constant interplay between the two that creates energy. So tuning in to those ancestors that are here for your greatest destiny and purpose, and setting that intention this time of year is a great way to begin. And everything is intention. So the intention, because our thoughts are creating everything, if we decide to do something and have a vision, and then are confident in the vision, we can actually shift things. And I only say this because this has been my experience, and I see it for others as well. So happy Halloween, and enjoy this time. Make some offerings to your ancestors, and love your kitty, because he needs a lot of attention. Okay.